We are gathered here today in memory and honor of our dear friend and great conservationist, Dr. Jane Goodall, who touched and inspired multitudes of people across the world. As deeply shocked and saddened by Dr. Jane's passing on, given that we had planned to meet in Uganda in a month's time. We will remember her as a loving person who believed God for a planet with all of creation living in harmony. This was God's vision from the time of creation, as is stated in Genesis 1:24 to 25. And she quotes, "Then God said, let the earth produce every sort of animal, each producing offsprings of the same kind, livestock, small animals, and wild animals. And God saw that it was good." Genesis 2:15 states that the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. God saw that what he made was good. So he put man in the garden with the responsibility to make it productive while taking care of everything in it. Earlier on in Genesis 1:28, we see God giving Adam and Eve the creation mandate. Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the heavens and over everything living thing that moves on the earth. We derive the mandate to steward creation and in turn the duty to protect the environment from here. This mandate is also in alignment with the government's vision for environmental protection. This is what Dr. Jane Goodall lived for her entire life. I have had warming memories of our conversations as she passionately shared ideas of the conservation of God's incredible gift of nature to us as a nation. Dr. Goodall's work raised her from humble beginnings to a renowned world leader. I am informed that at the age of 26, she left England to live in a forest in Tanzania to study chimpanzees. She also established Ugandan Zingamba Island Chimpanzee Sanctuary for resettling chimps that are trafficked from Uganda to Europe. Today, her legacy lives on through the Jane Goodall Institute, which among other things promotes the well-being of girls and the youth through various environment protection initiatives. Through the Jane Goodall Institute, the Chibale National Park pioneered as the premier chimpanzee tracking destination. The Jane Goodall Institute also supported the development of the National Chimpanzee Conservation Strategy through their initiative. HE, the president, hosted a fundraiser at which 1.6 billion shillings was raised to support the strategy's implementation. Her work also addressed the human-wildlife conflict and gender inequity by constructing and innovating over 30 boreholes and protecting springs in the northern Albertine Rift. These water sources reduced human-chimpanzee encounters at shared forest streams. The Jane Goodall Institute also improved the livelihood of over 10,000 households through supporting beekeeping, coffee farming, and agroforestry to reduce forest dependency while boosting incomes. I am informed that the Jane Goodall Institute had planned for her to launch the findings of the landmark chimpanzee census in Bwenyi impenetrable forest in November. Sadly, this event will now be held without her. Dr. Jane, recognized internationally for her work, I'll make mention here of 2 awards. In 2002, she was named United Nations Messenger of Peace. In 2004, Queen Elizabeth II appointed her Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire. A month before her passing on, in her honor, a rhino in Uganda was named Dr. Jane Goodall. And I want to thank you because it was still a contribution to conservation. Although Jane is no longer with us, her legacy will live on in our hearts and for generations to come. she has done her part, she has run her race. We can only honor the memory by carrying on her work to make this world a better place, and in so doing, make our contribution fulfilling the creation mandate that God entrusted with us at the beginning of this world. I want to thank you all for making the time to be here to honor and celebrate Dr. Jane Goodall's great legacy. God bless you all.